anticipated conference matchup made more compelling because both teams come in ranked in the top 25. This is going to be fun. Welcome, folks, to Kinnick Stadium in Iowa City, home of the Iowa Hawkeyes. As we'll see the number 7 team in the country, the Oregon Ducks, taking on the 23rd ranked team, the Iowa Hawkeyes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Roomstreet. Let's get this thing underway. The Ducks will kick this deep to get us going. The turn begins inside the 10. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. So the Hawkeyes offense making their way on the field to open this game. And each offense features a star tight end. Kirk, what an elite matchup of guys who can really hurt defenses in a variety of ways.
When was the last time we did a game where we were excited to watch 2 tight ends from opposing teams go against each other? But that's what we have today. Both of these guys are elite at their position. Both want to have bragging rights that they're the best in the country. Let's see who can be showcased better today. Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Quick throw complete to the tight end. Tackle made, but a strong arm throw by the senior quarterback.
They told us all week that they thought they had an opportunity to get this tight end the football, and here they are early in the game showing that they mean business.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. And he drops back in the gun. With the catch, it's Anderson. And he breaks the tackle on the way to a solid gain there.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Pass complete. It's second down now. He'll hand it off. No road to run up the middle.
What makes a really good counterplay is selling it to the defense. So you're going to go one way and then handing it off in the opposite direction. But if you don't sell it, you're just giving the defense more time to see what's going on. They can come up and make the tackle, just like you saw there.
Big moment on the opening drive. They face third down. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Caught over the middle. It's Anderson. They make the stop short of the marker. It's going to be fourth down and inches.
Well, they're going to come up short of the sticks here, and we got a tough decision at this point in the football game for the head coach. What will they do now on fourth down?
And the Hawkeyes will line up to boot it away. And that's the first punt of the afternoon for this offense. And he drives the punt deep. And that punt carries into the end zone, so a touchback. The Ducks offense takes the field, the first chance we had to see them today. It's a group that's really led by the big fellas up front. An offensive line that can maul you. They really are the personality of this team. Can they impose that today again, Kurt?
Well, some people will go out and recruit quarterbacks and receivers, try to win the game out on the perimeter. These guys love to be able to develop offensive linemen, and it's paid off. They can run the football, they get behind those big boys up front, and they dominate people. Cannot wait to see, can this defense load up physically and hold up against this offensive line?
Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. Pulls it in. It's Bryant. They stop him out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield.
I love how this quarterback is finding this slot receiver. Not only is he tough to handle, but it's what he's doing after the catch. He has such wiggle and quickness. He's tough to bring down, and you see more positive yards after the catch here.
How aggressive will they be on this first down play? Using his legs, it's Whittington. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Keeping it on the ground here. As the first down is still going. They finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 28.
Well, the scouting report on this running back was that he is an elite ball carrier, and he is proving to be that here early in this game. These first few carries, not only the strength, but the quickness and acceleration to get upfield and get positive yards on display.
And the Ducks look to keep this drive moving. He hands it to the back, and he's brought down after a short gain. Does not make the first down yardage.
Chris, I know it's not a huge gain. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And they'll stop him after a fairly minimal pickup. And here comes play number 6 on this drive. To throw, it's Moore. Throws to the tight end. Catch made in space, look out. And finally tackle him down at the 2-yard line. What a play on that completion.
What a great route here by this tight end on third down, and the quarterback does a smart thing by looking for the big fella. Who's your best friend on third down? Of course, the tight end, and now we've got first and goal.
The Ducks looking to finish the drive here. It's first and goal. Quarterback still with the football. No gain there. Ball respotted at the 2 again.
Man, this defense can fly to the football as a group. That's great team pursuit. The quarterback a little unsure on whether he should keep it or pitch it, and the defense makes him pay for that with their speed.
Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. Defense flexing. They stop him again at the 1-yard line. Now it'll be third down. And this big crowd doing everything possible to inspire this defense down here near the goal line. The receiver makes the catch. Bites into the end zone. Touchdown, Oregon. Can you say methodical? A marathon march, Kirk, just pounding away and wearing down that defense.
They just kept moving the sticks and moving the sticks until they got into the red zone, and they just kept moving the sticks until they got into the end zone. What a drive.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And it's 7-0 after the PAT. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And here's the return from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the Iowa offense is back out on the field. The last drive stalled. They were forced to punt it away. Let's see what they can come up with this time. They give it to the receiver on a jet sweep. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Man, I love to see a defense that's prepared for anything. The offense here tries that jet sweep and quickly found out that going side to side is tricky against this defense and this speed they have.
They lose 3 in that play, so now it's second down and 13. Important play coming up. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Pass not complete. Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? Quarterback delivers complete to the right side.
We got 3rd down. The offense has the advantage here on 3rd down to be able to get the ball downfield. They make the completion, but this defense is just flying around. They make the catch, but they have nowhere to go after.
The Hawkeyes will line up to punt it away. And he'll kick it away now for the 2nd time. Steps into this one, and it's a boomer. Wow. And here's the return. Oh, and he's got some space here. They finally get him down, but that's a solid return. Good work by the return man. And the Oregon offense comes back out on the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. Grab down the middle. It's low. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, the offense is trying to create some matchups to their advantage, but, man, this defense is so athletic. Nowhere to go here after this catch.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? He'll hand it off. But a quick stop by the defense. Gain just 2, so it's 3rd and 8. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Dropping back. It's Moore. He's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
Well, the defense picks the right time to get after this quarterback. 3rd down, critical down and distance. Do a good job of dialing things up and good coverage downfield. He didn't have anywhere to go with the ball.
The Ducks will line up to kick it away. Look at the leg strength, a booming punt. He was hoping that would check up, but a big bounce sends it into the end zone for a touchback. Okay, so the Hawkeyes offense is back out on the field. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? The senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces a defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards. Didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense that they better defend this style of play moving forward.
Throwing off play action. Bring the pressure, and down he goes.
The defender did not bite on the fake at all. They were in pass rush mode the entire time.
So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Receiver makes the catch. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's 4th down coming up.
Great job here by the defense. 3rd down and long. You drop back in coverage, keep everything in front of you, force that quarterback to have to check the ball down, and then you rally to the football to force this 4th down. Great job here by the D.
And the Hawkeyes will have to kick this away. It's a booming punt, showcasing the leg strength. Choosing to return the punt. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. And the first play of the drive now set up at the 27. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. 0 running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off and just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
Important 2nd down play coming up. To the air. It's Moore. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. Finds his man. It's Moore. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
Hey, a first down here by this Oregon offense. Nice to see the quarterback and receiver in sync and very efficient. Something that Oregon really prides itself on. As much as you want to think about that quarterback with the ability to run, Remember, they can hurt you with their arm as well.
And looking to throw now on first down. Makes the grab. It's Moore. The defense able to bring him down to wrap up the first period of play. So we've reached the end of one, and time now for a great tradition here in Iowa City as the crowd pauses to wave at the Children's Hospital, the kids and their families watching this game, showing so much courage. What a great moment. And time now to begin the second quarter here in Kinnick Stadium. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. QB decides to keep it here. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide.
That's exactly how you want to defend the option. You know, the old school way is assignment football. You have to account for the quarterback, the pitch man. Here, the quarterback had really nothing other than just kind of lower his head and get as much as he could. Fortunately for the defense, it wasn't very much.
It's third down for the offense. Trying to convert with a sweep. The defense sweeps it up. And the ball to the ground. They get him down after a short return, but a turnover created by this defense. Big moment.
Boy, in this shotgun era, we're seeing more and more fumbles on quarterback sneaks. Seems like a simple play, but the quarterback's got to ride the center snap. Here he doesn't do a good job of securing the ball. It's on the ground, and the defense comes up with it.
And the Hawkeyes offense is back out on the field. This group is coming off a quick 3 and out. Can they put something together in this drive? Here's the handoff. Minimal gain brought down short of the marker. Second down play coming up. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Makes a quick catch. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
And he'll drop back here on third down. Defense is coming after him. Fires it on the move. The senior quarterback lucky that didn't get picked off. The Hawkeyes will have to punt this one away. The punt bounces and goes out of bounds, so no chance at a return here. And that powerful Oregon offense retakes the field. They moved it well last time, got across the 50, but then fumbled the football away. That strong run defense, not much of a gain on the play. Here's the second down play. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. Caught over the middle. It's Whittington. They'll stop him at the 34. That will be a first down.
Well, let's give credit to the offensive line here. Quarterback had time to look around the entire defense, and just as he's about to get hit, able to check it down to the running back and look at the big gain. Good job by the quarterback.
The drive stays alive with that first down completion. And the quarterback keeps it here. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
Oh, my gosh. Give this defense all the credit in the world. They had their eyes in the right position, playing assignment football. Quarterback just looking for daylight. Couldn't find anywhere to go there on the keeper on the option. Again, that's great assignment football by the defense.
Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. Quick completion to the tight end. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion. That's the tight end flexed out into the slot, looking for a matchup there, Kurt.
Well, it is a matchup because he has the size where he's very difficult to be able to match up for his safety, and he's got the speed to be able to outrun a linebacker. That's why they like to flex him out like that and be able to pick up nice big gains like this.
Dropping back, it's Moore. Lets it fly to the wideout. Oh, he makes the catch! And the gain just good enough for a first down.
I feel like this quarterback could make this throw in his sleep. It's like clockwork, a curl route against zone. And the quarterback, the only thing is he had to fit it into a tight window for that first down completion.
The Ducks are moving quickly down the field. Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
And it's a nice job by this defense. They saw option. They actually forced the quarterback to pull the ball on the read, and then they corral him for a loss. You could tell they worked hard on that in practice.
Now it's second down here. And the quarterback keeps it on the option.
Not exactly the outcome this offense was hoping for here on the option. I'll give them credit. They didn't lose anything, so it wasn't a negative play. But this kind of play's got to be able to hit big and get down the sidelines for big yards.
So the ball at midfield, and now the offense facing a third and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Short pass finds the tight end. That's a solid gain, moves the football inside the 40. First and 10.
Yeah, you know this defense has got to be frustrated after giving up multiple conversions now on first downs. There's another one. But for the offense, man, they're just playing very efficiently right now.
And the Ducks will have first and 10 here. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
Getting set. Here's second down. Play action fake, looking to throw. Short connection to the tight end here. They bring him down after a short gain there.
Thing about this tight end is he is not only a great blocker, but shows here early in this game he can make great catches as well.
They're 2 for 2 on third down this possession. Here's third and 5. Looking downfield. It's Moore. Oh, and it's incomplete. It was right in his hands, and he dropped it.
Well, they go to the air to try to pick up this first down, but it just wasn't meant to be. Defense was ready, made sure to force them into this fourth down situation.
Bit of a gamble here. Offense going for it on fourth down. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. He's got it, and that is enough for a first down. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
That's what you love to see from the quarterback, recognizing the receiver is past the marker, and a good job by the receiver to know where he needed to go to get that first down.
It's a first and 10 play coming up for the offense. Off the play fake, looking to throw. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play, brings up second down. After the incompletion, second and 10 from the 25. Back to throw again. Makes the grab. It's Whittington. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Hey, they get some positive yards here, but just from sitting up here looking down, Chris, you kind of have a sense that they wanted a little bit more on that play.
Third down play, looking for a fresh set of downs. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Takes a shot at the end zone. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Ducks.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you had to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
Now they line up to kick the extra point. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Return starts from inside the 5. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. And the Iowa offense is back out on the field. They're coming off a quick 3-and-out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Well, the play is just blown up by the big fella in the middle, Kirk, showing some quickness for his size.
Yeah, we know about his power, but how about his ability to penetrate there? And that's the quickest way to blow up a run game, is that interior penetration. If you're able to break through the middle of that offensive line, then you can create a lot of havoc in the middle.
They stop him right at the 24.
Well, another short game for this offense on the ground, and you got to give a lot of credit to the defense. They have really negated that aspect of this offense the entire first half and really making them one-dimensional. And if that doesn't change, I don't know how they get back into this game.
The punter has been very busy so far. Can they finally convert here on 3rd down? Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. A deep shot to the right. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on 3rd down, but now it brings up 4th.
Well, anytime you defend this kind of offense, you need defensive backs who are really comfortable in defending the ball being thrown downfield. It's not just the short to intermediate throws, it's the deep shots that they're willing to take. I love how he showed patience here before he knocked the ball away.
This is an absolute boomer of a punt. And he's got it at the 15. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. And the Oregon offense is back out on the field. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. Starts with a quick pass to the left off the RPO. Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball at the 31.
You know, each receiver brings something a little bit different to the table, Chris. To me, the outside receivers usually are a little bit longer, taller guys. You get those slot receivers in the inside, not only can they make the catch, but they have quickness to make plays after the catch. Great example of that right here.
It's a quarterback keeper. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle.
Give the defense a lot of credit there. They were ready for this option play. Good awareness and containment to be able to force them into this upcoming 3rd down situation.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Grab behind the line. It's Bryant. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Chris, we're still early in this game, and you can already sense the chemistry between this quarterback and the wide receiver. These two just make it look so easy.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout of what's been a lopsided game so far. Let's see if the offense can stretch the lead more before halftime. Crucial 3rd down play right here. Scanning the field. It's Moore. And he drops it. Can you believe it?
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. 3rd and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes. Is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this 4th and short.
And on 4th down, the punter sends it away. Well, and they can't down it there. It bounces into the end zone for a touchback. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Bringing pressure. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
I like how this defense is bringing pressure from all over the field, and that's the key in putting together a good defensive strategy. On this play, it came from the outside linebacker, and he gets to the quarterback.
Tough position here, 2nd and long from the 14. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Looking for a man deep down the left side. They try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there, but now it's 3rd down.
Pretty nice catch here, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, but hands, sometimes a little questionable, as we saw here.
So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know, this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. And now the defense will call a timeout before this critical down, just to get everybody on the same page.
Sometimes you find that open receiver who's short of the sticks, and you hope the run after the catch will be able to give you the 1st down. The defense does a good job of keeping him short of the sticks. Let's see what they do here.
No fair catch, looking to return this punt. And the returner will be brought down. So they'll start this drive here with less than a minute remaining on the 1st half clock. Back to pass. It's Moore. Grab down the middle. It's low. Breaks loose at the 40. They make the stop after a big gain all the way to the 34.
Well, it's one thing to hear about how fast this receiver is in the scouting report. You look at him on film all week. The defense coordinator tells you, get ready, this guy can run. And then the reality comes, and this guy can fly. You see it again here. Nice catch.
So the explosive play changes the complexion of the drive. They're set up outside the 30 now. Well executed. He finds space and gets the 1st down yardage.
This offense is clicking, and clearly everything seems to be working. The coordinator is calling good plays. The quarterback and the rest of his receivers and running backs are executing. And frankly, this defense is showing almost no resistance.
1st down here for this offense. And the quarterback dropping back. Grab behind the line. It's Whittington. And it's a bunch formation. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Caught over the middle. It's low. After 2nd effort, he's brought down, but he's past the marker. And the offense will call a timeout. That's their 2nd of the half.
How many 1st downs is that on this drive? This defense allows 1 or 2 more drives like this, and they're going to be gassed by the 3rd quarter.
1st down, looking to throw the football. Looking for his back. Touchdown, Oregon! That's how you finish a play.
I mean, body blow after body blow. It just cannot get any worse for this defense. The offense, once again, driving the ball down the field, puts the ball into the end zone for another touchdown.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. They convert the PAT, so the lead is now 21. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. Fields it just outside the goal line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. So here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? Ball handed off. They bring him down, but he reaches the 30-yard line. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. This will likely be the last play of the half. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. The pocket breaking down. And the pass falls incomplete. the final play of this first half. The Meadows going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Men, if nothing else, a notable first half so far in Iowa City. And this offense has been the story through 2 quarters, extending this lead and really dominating almost every aspect of this game. We're talking lethal efficiency from the O-line right on down to the skill position guys. Although I'd argue those big uglies up front are skilled players in their own right. Either way, it's time to find out. Back to the best in the biz for the start of this third quarter.
And the Hawkeyes will kick it off to begin the second half. And it's fielded. Returner trying to create a big play here. And they've got the returner corralled. And the Ducks' powerful offense is back on the field. First play of the second half is a handoff. He gains 9, so it's 2nd and 1.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice solid gain.
Second down after that run on the previous play. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball at the 34.
Well, these are the type of runs that begin to wear down your defense psychologically. Already have the lead, come out with a nice big gain, and this defense is thinking, oh no, here we go again. Really nice statement here to get this second half started.
Quick throw, that's an RPO caught on the left side. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Play action fake, looking to throw. Caught in the backfield, it's Hughes. Tackle, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 45.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
The Ducks are on the move here. The pre-snap motion from the offense. Dropping back, it's Moore. With the catch, it's Moore. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Well, they love going to this guy in the slot, don't they? What a mismatch inside. He reels in another one. This guy's automatic.
The Ducks starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Looking to throw again. Fires it to the wideout. He's got it with room to run. They finally make the stop, but a chunk play there moves the ball inside the 10.
Chris, that's just perfect execution here by the offense. Quarterback does a nice job getting back, putting the ball out where the receiver can make a play on it. Nothing you can do as a defender.
The Ducks line up with a 1st and goal. First and goal, handoff. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss.
That is called gap integrity. Nice job by this defense of taking away that inside run and then using their speed as the back tried to bounce that to the outside. There's just no room to run.
So from the 9-yard line, it's 2nd and goal. Trying for the end zone, running it right up the gut. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Ducks.
Boy, Chris, how about the blocking on this touchdown run? The effort and execution combined with the vision of the running back, everything just working in concert together.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And the returner is brought down. Okay, so the Hawkeyes offense is back out on the field. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. And he's sacked. He'll be brought down right at the 5-yard line.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
Second and long now from their own 5-yard line. And he'll set up to throw. Caught! He's wide open. Look out! He stopped just short of that first down marker, inches away from it.
Boy, this receiver in the slot is giving this defense all kinds of problems. He has another catch on the day. You may want to adjust out, get out of your base, maybe try 5 or 6 defensive backs on the field, somebody that can match up more athletically against this slot receiver.
It's a keeper trying to get to the marker.
Well, that shows you the trust they have in their offensive line in this running game to get to a 3rd down, just trying to come up with a way to be able to keep this drive alive, keep hope alive that you can come back in this game. You rely on Old Reliable with that offensive line, and they come through for you.
See what the call is on 1st and 10. The back's got it. Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss on the play.
Boy, how about this defense? Just so physical against the run. These guys have not been able to do anything on the ground, and it's because of that defensive line and those linebackers taking away the run game.
Defense swarms them on that first down play. Now they come up 2nd and 15 after the loss. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Here's a screen pass to the running back. Play never had a chance. Defense grabs him for a loss.
Trying to bait this defensive line into believing they have a shot to get to the quarterback on the pass. Instead, they recognize screen right away, make a really nice play for a lost yardage.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? Quick throw, the catch is made. The defense will wrap him up after a 7-yard gain. It'll bring up 4th down. The Hawkeyes will bring their punt team onto the field. We'll see what he can do with the return. And the returner brought down by the coverage team there. And the powerful Ducks offense retakes the field. This group has been clicking. They've really built momentum. Can the defense make adjustments? Come up with a stop here. It's incomplete. They waited all game for a chance to intercept one. Instead, it's 2nd down.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
2nd down and 10 after the incompletion from the 23. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
This is a great job of being prepared by this defense, almost anticipating this play. They're in position to bring him down for a loss.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. To throw, it's Moore. Pressure is coming. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Boy, this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on 3rd down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
And the Ducks have 1st and 10 here. Looking to chuck it again. That's knocked away. Defense makes a nice play. It's incomplete.
Well, there are 3 things there that seem to be working against him on that play. The receiver didn't really sell the curl route that well. The pass looked to be late, and the corner was right there to break on the ball.
2nd down after the incompletion. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Running back has it on a screen now. 7-yard gain sets up a 3rd and 3.
Good time here to drop this screen in by the offensive coordinator, and a nice job by the running back being able to pick up some positive yards here on this play.
Offense facing 3rd and short, approaching midfield. Can they convert here, or will they face a tough 4th down decision? Can he get there on the ground? That play will move the sticks, set him up 1st down at the 42.
How impressive have these guys been up front today? Big 3rd down, know what you need to do, get the 1st down, continue to hold on to that lead, continue to work clock, and get that much closer to securing a victory.
The Ducks keep the football on the move. On 1st down, it's play action, and he dumps it off to tight end. They bring him down, but a solid gain there on 1st down. Looks to be just inches short of the marker. Now here comes the bunch formation. Caught near the sticks. It's Moore. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a 1st down.
This is what makes the RPO so difficult to defend if you have a quarterback who can read it. It's that old argument, which guy has the chalk last? Well, with a quarterback that can read it like that, the quarterback has the chalk last. He reads that they're up, makes the throw in the quick slant, gets some really good yards.
The Ducks looking to cash in this red zone trip. Catch made, looking for the goal line. Brought down at the 7, but the completion moves him into scoring position.
One thing we know for sure, I don't know if as a play caller you can make that call without a quarterback who can throw it with a big arm. He put that on a rope.
The Ducks trying to punch it in. It's 1st and goal. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. Running out of time in the pocket. Able to get the pass away, but took a hit that time.
Boy, he just missed another one, Chris. That would have been touchdown number 4 for this quarterback. Still, what a performance we've seen from this guy today, and he's not done yet.
No gain on 1st makes it 2nd down and goal from the 7. Back to pass. It's Moore. Swarmed with a pass rush. A sack.
This defense is playing inspired football with their backs near their own goal line. An incompletion, now a sack. What would the offensive coordinator come up with here on 3rd down?
Offense moving backwards here, a long way from the goal line now. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Almost intercepted in the end zone. An opportunity missed, but it does bring up a 4th down here. And out comes the field goal unit. And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. Solid kick. And that will extend their lead even further.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
Set for the kickoff here after adding to this big lead. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And the coverage team able to bring him down. Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. On the run, it's Moulton. Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure a defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this point in the game, they haven't been able to run the ball. They're going to have to go through the air if they're going to come back and take a lead in this game at some point.
So, Kirk, as we break for the quarter, Oregon has the lead here. It's been pretty one-sided so far at the end of 3. Let's check out the stats. As we enter the fourth quarter, let's see if this game can get a little bit more competitive. Here we go, first play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. They're going to run it here. Has the first down and more. And the sophomore brought down after an excellent run.
Well, depending on the temperament of the head coach, he's either turning to the bench and screaming, "Where in the heck was that all game?" Or maybe he's just kind of keeping that to himself, thinking, all right, maybe this is something to build on. Maybe something positive can come out of this. You're going to have some bad games from time to time. We'll see how he gets his team ready in the future. But that right there, man, that's what they've been looking for all game.
Breaks loose at the 40. They stop him with the 47, but that's enough for a first down. Well, the big fella's Kirk flowing to the right there. The defense just has no answer. It's a huge gain.
Yeah, and what a patience there by the running back, just allowing those blocks to be set up there off to the right, and then once he saw the crease in the defense, accelerates through that hole to show you what kind of speed he has for a big gain and a first down.
Looking for the wideout. That's going to be incomplete. A first down drop here in the middle of the field.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
Incompletion sets up a second down. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Incomplete. That should have been caught. That's on the receiver.
What do you know, Chris? Another incompletion. You know, with how inept this passing game has been today, I don't have any confidence that they're going to be able to overcome this big of a deficit in the fourth quarter. If you gave them 2 more quarters, I still don't think they can get it done.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. He's running out of time here. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
The offense stays on the field, down multiple possessions. Easy choice. Needs a completion here on fourth down. Pass rush closing in. Catch made down inside the 25. They finally stop him. Big play. Moves the ball to the 22.
Finally, good for them. They come up with a big play like this. Let's face it, offense has been at a premium for these guys. You wonder where plays like this have been all game long.
And the Hawkeyes getting set on 1st and 10. They're going to run it. Only a short gain in that run. Defense able to pen him in. The Hawkeyes looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Running back grabs it on the screen. Defense makes the stop very close to a first down.
Chris, I love the versatility of this running back. We're seeing what he can do on full display on this drive. He's been running the football very well. This time, they get him the ball out of the backfield, catching it, and he gets another positive gain.
They face a 3rd and short on the 9th play of this drive. Can he make it to the marker? And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Wow, the defense prevented them from getting the first down. How about that? Nice job of holding their point there at the defensive line. They came close to getting the first, but the defense deserves credit. Now we've got 4th and inches.
Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field, trying to chip away at this lead. On 4th down, they'll try and run for it. And the Hawkeyes pick up enough yardage for a fresh set of downs.
Well, that's where you know a coach trusts the offensive line and his running back. 4th down and short, no problem. Give it to the running back. The back doesn't hesitate at all. He's able to convert and pick up that nice first down.
The Hawkeyes looking to cap the drive here. It's 1st and goal. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down.
Yet another incomplete pass, and this offense simply hasn't accomplished anything at all through the air today. Time is of the essence now, and a comeback seems improbable to me.
No gain makes it 2nd and goal from the 9. Looking for the tight end, and it's caught. Brought down at the 5 after the completion. Defense getting pushed back.
Well, that completion gets them a little closer. Quick decisions needed here, especially with 3rd down coming up.
The offense still looking for their first touchdown of this game. Line up on 3rd and goal now. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Looking to the end zone. Oh, and he dropped it. He could not hang on for a touchdown. My goodness.
Well, if nobody's open, you can't risk the possession like this. Tossing it into coverage in the end zone, that's a good way to earn a spot on the bench.
A field goal here doesn't help the cause. They're going to go for the touchdown here on 4th down. Looking to throw yet again. Launching one to the end zone. The pass falls incomplete. A big 4th down stop for this defense. All right, so it's 1st and 10 back inside the 5-yard line. We're going to see how much this play caller trusts his quarterback. How aggressive will he be from this spot? They get him down, but he gets the ball across the 10-yard line.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave him a chance at a really nice gain.
That gain makes it 2nd and medium. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. There's contact on the throw. Makes the catch downfield. Breaks into the clear. Out past the 30. Finally brought down to the 13-yard line. An enormous gain puts him in great scoring position.
Man, they're already up big in this game, and now they're taking shots downfield. They're just looking to pour it on right now. Still throwing the football in vertical shots to boot.
One huge play has changed the drive. Now let's see if this offense can cash in this red zone opportunity. Quarterback keeps the football. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit.
Well, there's just so many things happening on these read option plays, and they happen fast. This defense has done a good job of trying to prevent this quarterback from hitting the big play. He gets some yards here, but at least he didn't get out for a big gainer.
So here comes 2nd down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Touchdown, Oregon! This offense really clicking.
This is just complete domination in every phase. Offense, defense, special teams. Fun to see for this team. Unfortunate on the other side.
Here comes the point after attempt. And the PAT is good as they continue to pull away even more. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the Hawkeyes offense is back out on the field. The last time they were stopped on 4th and goal. Rolled the dice, came up empty. Can they get it going again here? Receiver makes the grab. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Well, we just continue to see this defense make great plays, especially with their tackling. And the awareness to understand we're in the 4th quarter. You're trying to keep this offense in bounds so they keep that clock moving.
A completion makes it 2nd down. Bootleg looking to throw. The quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. So a very makeable 3rd down for this offense from the 26-yard line. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. And the Hawkeyes are moving quickly down the field.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the 2nd half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
The Hawkeyes begin a new series here, 1st and 10. Hand off to the single back. Picks up 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
Well, this guy's got some wiggle, and you can see there he's got some power. He's able to break through one arm tackle, but the secondary comes up to finish him off.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. Oh, and he dropped it over the middle and some traffic there. Now brings up 3rd down.
It's just so hard in these late-game situations when you're trailing by this much to try to get the ball downfield against nickel or dime coverage. They're inviting you to take that underneath throw, hoping you burn the clock as you go.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the 1st down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up 4th down.
Love the idea of the defense getting more speed on the field, whether it's nickel or dime, get as many defensive backs on the field as you can, and then sit back when you're working with this kind of lead in the 4th quarter. You don't want to give up the big play, force them to throw underneath, tackle them inbounds, and keep that clock moving.
And at 4th down, they'll punt it away here. That takes a big bounce and rolls all the way into the end zone for a touchback. And the Oregon offense comes back out on the field. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Look out. Room to run here. Here he goes. Tackle made, but not before he reaches the 44.
Man, I really love the way more and more offenses are using the receiver in motion pre-snap. Give him a chance to get the football with a couple blockers in front of him. He's got all that speed built up. You get the ball in his hands, and you better look out. He could be off to the races.
That one play has flipped field position. A 1st down to the opponent's 44. Leaning on the run game here. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain. Second down after that run on the previous play. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. And that run produces a decent gain.
What a game for this offense at the line of scrimmage. They've been able to enjoy really the tempo going their way because they've been able to run the football. This guy now has 98 yards rushing, a couple more, and he'll be in triple digits. What a great day for him.
That run sets up an important 3rd down call for this offense. Takes the handoff. It's Hughes. the tackle, but that play moves it inside the red zone. And the Ducks are in the red zone. Quick pass, the catch is made. And he's brought down after a big first down gain. It's second and short. Maybe an opportunity, Kirk, to take a shot here.
Well, these guys just won't let up. Another big positive gain here in the passing game from this offense. This is one of those games you kind of look forward to the film study. You get through things on Saturday night. Maybe you go over there on Sunday to the facility, and on Monday as a team, you break down the film. They'll be pretty happy when they get the chance to look at this one.
And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
Chris, great job here by this defense. They're trying to bounce this to the outside, take advantage of his speed in the backfield, but no chance at all. The defensive speed and ability to diagnose the play blows it up.
Crucial. Third down coming up in the red zone. Can they keep the drive going, or will they have to settle for 3? Can they pick up the first on the ground? The Ducks churn out another first down.
Well, that's mano-a-mano right there. Offensive line knowing exactly their assignment, getting a hat on a hat, and that back threw just exactly where he needed to go to extend this drive. That's a first down.
The game is in hand here, but the offense looking to inflict more punishment here in the final seconds. This was a case of a higher-ranked, respected team that came in here and handled business. Did what we expected them to do, Kirk, but they did it with impressive focus and execution.
Man, you said it. These guys just seemed to be on a mission today. They weren't going to let anything get in their way, especially another ranked opponent. This team was motivated from the opening kickoff.
And that's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.